everybody from year 1. Welcome to science class with Miss Atencio. So these past few weeks, we have been learning all about materials. Okay? So just to remind you guys, a material is what an object is made of. So some examples of materials are wood, plastic, metal, fabric, and so on. There are many different types of materials besides the ones I mentioned. And sometimes certain items are made of more than one material. So like this pencil here is made of wood, metal, rubber, and graphite, right? So the eraser is made of rubber, most of the pencil is made of wood, right? And then what's holding it together is this little piece of metal here. And like I mentioned before, there are many types of materials. In the first video I sent you, I showed you different things that were made of metal, glass, cardboard, plastic, wood, right? But besides those items that I talked to you about, there's also materials like concrete, fabric, rubber, right? Ceramic, many types. Last week, we talked about the different properties or characteristics of materials. We talked about how some materials can have different colors, size, texture, right? But there are other characteristics, like some materials can be transparent, some materials can be waterproof, some materials can absorb water, right? Those are characteristics of these materials, or some materials. But here are the ones we focus on, right? Which are size, shape, texture, and color, okay? Some materials can be thick, thin, skinny, right? Circle shaped, square shaped, purple, pink, black, blue, or bumpy, soft, hard, fluffy, right? Now, this week we're talking about why are certain things made of these materials, and why do they have the properties that they have. So I want you to look at this window here, okay? I notice that it is see-through. I can see through it, right? Most of this window is transparent, right? So why is this window transparent? Because you want to be able to see out of it, okay? So certain things are made of the materials that they are made of because they serve a purpose. So like this window, the purpose is to be able to see out of the windows, right? Now here we have a pillow, and this pillow is made of fabric, right? It's not made of metal or wood, because the purpose of this pillow is to lay on it, right? To rest your head after a long, hard day. You want to be able to get some rest and go to sleep. And if this pillow was made of hard plastic or metal or wood, it would definitely not be comfortable, okay? So that takes me to our task for this week. So to wrap this unit up, this is our last lesson on materials. You will become a designer of an item. Okay, it could be anything. The possibilities are endless. Okay, so your task is to design something. Okay, think of something you can and want to design. And then think of the purpose. What is it for? What is it going to do? Okay, so once you think of those things, so you've thought of your item, you've thought of what it's for, what is it going to do, then now you can choose the materials in your properties, okay? So for example, if I were to design a pillow, right, we just talked about how the purpose of a pillow is to get a restful night's sleep. So I might choose to use some fabric, some cotton, some just different types of fabric material, right? But if I'm choosing to make let's say a cup, right? I might want to use other materials than that, because the fabric will not serve a purpose of a cup or a table or sunglasses or whatever you're designing, okay? So be creative, use your imagination, and you have from today to next Tuesday to complete your task. Okay, and if you have any questions,